ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Hi, everyone. It's snowing again today. How you guys doing? Happy Friday. Happy end of the week. I was thinking about not going live, but then people said the Scrandle was good, so I was like, I might as well stream and do some chatting. Get out. This is my stream, Rat Boy. Why get out? Christmas is like 2 days away. What are you talking about? Also, it's on Thanksgiving, so like there's literally no reason to be upset about Christmas happening. Except for your own inner Scrooge. Harry Knight, hello with the first. Lovely to see you. Shalzan, hi. Hirugal, hi. Axu, hi. Ratboy, hi. Sea Viking, hi. Girls, a 35 stream watch streak almost shadows age. So true. Man, I'm almost 30. Okay. Hey, Rick, how's it going? Hey, Noble, how's it going? Juicy, hello. Nagan, hello. Ellie, hello. Pyronesis, hello. 35 stream watch streak. What the freak? What the freak? Hi, besties. Hi, Adam. Guys, I saw a thing that I wanted on Facebook Marketplace and it was kind of expensive, so I asked them for a lower price and they said okay. And now I'm picking it up tomorrow. Isn't that exciting? I'll show you what it is after I get it. Hopefully they don't kill me while I'm out there, so. We're meeting at a public place, so here's hoping. So Rambler play it? Wow, Rambler's stealing my content? Crazy. That's a joke. If anyone's allowed to steal my content, it's Fion. But if there are 2 people allowed to steal my content, it's also Alex. Murder only $10 off? True. No, I've been wanting a new winter coat. And I've been looking for like 80s vintage coats because I think they look really fun. And I found a cool one that I liked. So hopefully it fits me tomorrow. Short stream today. I'm gonna be ending at 5, which is in 3 hours because I have to babysit tonight. I have to be there at 6, so that's gonna happen. I'm a little bit nervous. I don't really know how to entertain my nephew. I don't think he likes me very much, but maybe that's why he doesn't like me, because I think that he doesn't like me. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I'm not good with small children. I'm just good with like normal age children. 35 stream watch streak. Thank you so much, Rat Boy. Yeah, we're just gonna do our daily games and hanging out, and then maybe I'll play some balloons. Cause who doesn't love freaking balloons? Next week, Monday, is Jingle Jam. Teach you how to play Clair Obscure. That's all you need to know. For those who come after. Period! Maybe I should. Maybe I should play video games with him. Checked a monitor a week ago I was looking at getting and it has gone up. Like a lizard? Hi, Tarks. Maybe I will bring my Switch to you and play some video games with him. There's a multiplayer mod? Whoa, really? That's cool. Maybe I'll just read him books over and over again. It's his birthday party on Sunday, and I need to get him something from the Christmas market I'm going to, and I was looking at dolls, and they were like handmade dolls for $150, and I was like, oh, not that. Not that. We'll see. Maybe I'll make him a painting or something. Do I have time to? I could do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, we're just gonna hang out and do our stuff. Can't wait for Chase Scrandle. If people have been saying that, it better be freaking good. If not, you're all banned. Just kidding. That's not true. I mean, maybe. It is true. This is the best song on the album, for sure. Also, did you guys submit your Music League songs? That was today. I hope so. Sure, good is the right word. I think everyone knows but me. We'll get there when we get there. Also, I'm sipping tea. Because I have lots of tea and it's snowing and it's lovely. Has Hyrule already voted? He's, I mean, it's been 2 hours, right? Maybe he just speed voted. What type of tea? It's Yorkshire tea. Just regular Yorkshire tea. Because Fion converted me. Hi, Axie, did I say hi? Hi. I think I did. Sorry, I felt like I was gonna say something and then I completely forgot what I was gonna talk about. I caught up on Pluribus last night. Man, what a freaking good show. You guys should all watch it. Highly recommend it. It's very fun. I speed voted, so the songs have really long build-ups. Did you vote for mine? Are you drink Yorkshire tea? Yeah, you can buy it here. It's like $5 for a thing of 60 tea bags or something like that. Which is very good. I also like English breakfast. I mean, I guess it is English breakfast. I also like Earl Grey, Orange Pico. I'm simple. I don't really like fruity teas or anything too crazy. You downvoted mine? That is possible. Hi, Phil. I submitted a weird song for Ellie's Music League. I had submitted a really, really popular one by Manskins, and I was like, no, I don't want to be too mainstream, so I went really weird. But one of the songs I submitted was Wizards of Winter. I know that song. Something like that. That's when people sync their house lights to, right? I performed to Trans-Siberian Orchestra's Carol of the Bells, Christmas Sarajevo. I performed poi to that at my high school. Hey, James. Yeah, the Christmas assembly, and I am kind of embarrassed to tell you that. You need to remake your Nintendo mixes with the do-do-doos. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, I can do that. No problem. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Da 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 da. The rest of the stream. I did the solo senior year. You did a solo? Wow, fancy. I just turned all the lights off in my high school auditorium and I spun poi and people clapped for me. Man, it's kind of weird that I did that. Memories. All alone in the moonlight. Make it dressed in for the channel. True. Yeah, I did glow poi at my university. Not university, high school. And the first time I did it was when I was 15 in grade 10 for the talent show. And I was like, I need all the lights to be off. And then for the audition, they're like, we'll just make it as dim as we can. And they turned off like 3 lights. And then I was like, okay, well, this isn't gonna do the same thing. So I just spun it, but they could totally see me the whole time. And they're like, wow, that was a really good audition. It would have been way cooler with all the lights off. And I was like, yeah, I know. And then they put me in the assembly and everyone freaking loved it. And then no joke, the next assembly, they asked me to be in the Christmas assembly. And they put me at the end because they knew that people were staying just to see it, which was a huge boost to my nerdy ego. Hey, this one's by Lo-Fi Cody. I know him. Pokemon scored did solos. That's so cool. Wait, what instrument is the solo in that? What instrument did you play? But yeah, I performed to On Top of the World by Imagine Dragons. Christmas Sarajevo. What else did I do? I think I did Technicolor by Madian. I don't really remember the other ones. That's why you have chat to deflate that ego. So true. And Dragons is a fair point band. Yeah, the reason I know that they did that because when I was in grade 12, I was on student parliament and like we planned the assemblies. And the people like in student parliament were like, we have to put you last because people come just to see your performance. They're like, we want everyone to stay for all the bad singing. And I was like, oh, okay. Hashtag going ball swag. I went blank on the other songs that I did. I don't remember. They wouldn't let me do fire for some reason inside the high school with like huge curtains on the stage. For some reason, they wouldn't let me spin fire. I don't know why. But I did fire at my own house. She carrying the pointer steer on her back. You know it. No, actually, there's a lot of spinners. You just don't know. Name one time fire on stage has been a problem. I bet you can't. That huge fire in New York in like the 1920s where like 70 people died. Or like 170 people. What's that one? The one where push doors were invented after. The one that the reason push doors are invented. What? New York theater fire. Brooklyn theater fire. Yeah, that's the one. Terrifying. Terrifying. Maybe don't read this. Maybe don't read that. 300 casualties. Ugh. It's because they didn't know how to open the doors. Terrifying but also funny. This is the one, right, where they couldn't figure out how to open the doors. So that's why push doors were invented, and now they're like commonplace because of this. It's interesting to learn about like all the safety things that exist now because of like why they exist. That's why I was really interested in Black Box Down. I thought it was really interesting learning about all the flight stuff. All they had to put out was the weird fire extinguisher grenades, yeah. But like reading stories about like, crowd crushes like scare me more than anything else. Like they like literally make me shake in fear. And like reading about that was like, terrifying. Sorry. Yeah. Tark's terrifying, so scary. So I'm too scared to go to like concerts and stuff. Station nightclub fire? Is that, maybe I think I know that one too. Oh yeah. I think this one is the one that there's like footage of, right? That's where the stage lit on fire and people were running out the nightclub. Yeah, there's video of that one, I think. I used to watch freaking horrible stuff on YouTube. And I think that's why I'm terrified of crowd crushes, because I used to watch videos and documentaries about these kinds of things. Shalison, you might remember. Do you remember the show on Discovery Channel called Destroyed in Seconds? I don't know if it was Canadian or not. But I used to freaking love that show. As like a kid, like I was like 10. And I think watching that, like, I think like a couple weeks ago, I mentioned like, why do people like to watch public executions? Oh, when we were watching Gladiator, I was like, why do people watch public executions? That's terrible. But then looking at this, I'm like, maybe I get it. Yes, I used to freaking love Destroyed in Seconds. And I'd always be like, it's so boring that no one died. Because many people are terrified of blank. Oh, I didn't read that in time. You can type it again, James, if you want. It's only funny because people afterwards going, why didn't we think of this sooner? Yeah, that's true. Dumb. And the security wouldn't let people leave the backstage door? Yes. The guy goes backstage is only for cast. Yes, I remember reading about that. They like had to go at the one door and people were like crowding the door. Ugh, terrible. Terrifying. Terrible stuff, but we'll watch it all the time in their free time. I don't anymore. I used to watch like stuff like that and like read about it, but there was one incident that like freaked me out so much that I think like just reading about it and like watching video of it like traumatized me. And I wasn't even there. It was the Itaewon crowd crush in Korea because I was there like a few years before. And there's so much footage. It freaks me out, dude. I don't even want to talk about it. It's so scary. And now when I go to concerts, like when I went to the Longest John's concert, I purposely situated myself in like a place that I had space around me because I was gonna like hyperventilate if I didn't, probably. Griffinick's scary because most people don't know what's happening. South Korea, yeah. Yeah, that's the Itaewon one. And people didn't even know, so they like kept crowding. It's just, ugh. Horrible. Anyway, hi everyone. Merry Christmas. Festive talk. Should we start our games? C6 too sleepy. You're sleepy. Should play more career. I did it too. All right. Is this gonna capture? There we go. Okay. What word do I feel like doing today? Gnome. Okay. Gotta know. It's probably the second letter is my guess. That is specifically where he has to sit facing exit, maybe with military stuff. It's kind of unset rule when you go to restaurants. He's like Aragorn. Aragorn? Aragorn's the dragon. Or like Jason Bourne. When I enter a room, I know that there's eight exits, 13 employees, 2 windows, blah, blah, blah. But you're not doing the Wordle meta? I freaking hate the Wordle meta. I hate all metas. I hate meta. Do your own thing. This is gonna be... Yeah, there's a Wordle meta. Every time not every time, but sometimes when I do the Wordle, people are like, I always do this word and then this word. I'm like, okay, that's nice. I don't. What's a word that the second letter is O? That doesn't have a double consonant in it. Pouts? Sure. Well, Neo's right. Not lofty. There's probably gonna be double consonant, which I don't like. I bet it ends in Y. Polly. Porky. I mean, it's looking like lolly. No, there's no Y. No Y. Oh, this is probably A. It's probably like, how do you spell collar? No, R. What could it end in? W? D? Lotad. It's probably like this. Oops. Lorax. Lotad, there's no T. Borax. That's what I need to put in my freaking bathroom because I still have ants. They're eating the bait, but they're just not dying. It's really annoying. Could it end in L? But there's no R. Focal? Like focal point? No A. Collid. Colic? Is that a word? What does that mean? What's that mean? Severe, often fluctuating pain in the abdomen caused by intestinal gas or obstruction of the intestines. Suffered especially by babies. Oh. Cough sickness that babies get. Oh. That's what I have. I didn't know that. Good job, Turks and Shalson. Okay, best string, just intonation, stress, fair, fret, beat, rhythm, tick, rate, peg, proper, pickup line is worse.
Dumper.
Kinetic, thanks for the sub. 44 months. Thank you so much. Beat and rhythm. Fret, right? I mean, lots of music stuff here, obviously. Intonation? Like parts of speech? Stress? How to emphasize something? Like intonation, stress, loudness, and rhythm. That to me are a thing. Like parts of cadence? I'm just gonna guess it because it looks right to me. Whoa! Whoa! Purple! See you, Harry. That's crazy. See, I like purple a lot. I usually have the most fun with that one. Okay. So crazy, so crazy. Hey, Onion Duck, do you think I got purple first? Peg. Happy free medals in the mail. Thank you so much. Pickup. Parts of a guitar? Is the pickup part of a guitar? What's a pickup? Like a truck? Or Uber Eats? It is? Cool. Best, worst. It's birthday capture sound for the amp. Oh. Oh, got it. I don't got it. It's the best, it's the proper, it's the right, it's the just. Things that are correct. No! Is it fair instead of... I don't know. Right, fair, proper. Things that a king is. Oh, okay. Best, beat, take, worse? Take? Beat Saber. Best Buy. Take out. What? What? Achieve victory over worst? I worsted you. Okay. Okay, here's what everyone's been waiting for. For some reason. Your worst, you've been best. Is it gonna be Warrior Cats related? Cotton candy burrito. I'll choose this. No! No! Is it raw onion on sandwich day? Is it the thing that I complain about every week, but it's just onion bread? Every week I'm like, why are there so many raw onions on slices of bread? Be zero steak? Unless some comes with a pint. Why are there so many of them? Oh my god, there's so many! Is this all they eat in freaking Hungary? I want this one. Hungary only? I think it's just this only. Just one with the pint every time. Whoa! Oh, maybe it is Hungary only. Pretzel. Ew. Horseradish, red onion, and red. Okay. The horseradish adds some flavor. Nothing. Free for free. I would rather eat nothing than eat that, and I was right. Toast, paprika powder, garlic, onions, lard with a beer. With 5 pints? That wasn't pictured, so no one's gonna read that. No one's gonna know that there's 5 pints. Made by Scrandle developer. Mahoose. I'll choose this one. Yeah, I'll support you. He's from Scotland. Bread with onion, bread with lard and onion. Wow, perfect score. What's happening? So every Friday they do a silly one. That's funny. Fionn sent me a recipe for a cheese sandwich with onion on it yesterday. Isn't that wild? I was like, wow, if you add more flavor, it does look like a good recipe. Why? Because I think cheese sandwiches are not a real thing, or they shouldn't be. This is the king was watching. I think cheese sandwiches are weird. Who puts raw shredded cheese with butter on white bread? Fionn sent me one that was toasted bread with cheese and like onion and like it was like an egg salad, more like it looked like, or like a cheese like salad, kind of like mix the cheese with butter and mayo and stuff. Cheese and something else. Yeah, it should have something else on it. It should be like cheese and meat, or like cheese and mayo, or at least something with flavor. Do a cooking stream and just make onion bread? No. What cyberpunk game is this? I mean, you guys probably already know, because apparently everyone's doing daily games these days. Put some pickle in it? Exactly. This is like a plowman's lunch. And dessert. Bread, cheese, pickle, and salad. That sounds pretty good. A Branston pickle? Games that are released? I think so. It's something spacey. I'll do Outer Worlds, sure. Borderlands? I don't think so. Not cell shaded enough, is it? Dead Rising? Sure. It's zombie-y. Get a slight zoom in. Just lean closer. Yeah. Dead Island? It's not Dead Rising. It's not Dead Rising, it's not Left 4 Dead, it's not Dead Island. Killing Floor? Is this what Killing Floor looks like? I thought Killing Floor was uglier. Uglier. COD? Black Ops 2? That's the one that has zombies in it, right? Do they all have zombies? Black Ops 2 is the only one I've played. Okay, it is... Which Call of Duty is this? All Black Ops have zombies. Oh. Okay, we have one guess. 6? Sure. It was Infinite Warfare. Sure. They all look the same. Was this from freaking... Is this like Mom from Isaac? Isaac? Yeah, is it Mom? I've never played this game. I've never played this game. Why is the song still playing? Is this like IRL? They should make a lamp of this. Oh man, we should watch a Christmas Story this year. No, I've only watched men play this game and try to convince me that it's good. Crowbar, flashlight, pickpocketing, thief sim. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Next. MetaZoo. I'm sad. I'm paranoid that what if I missed Harvest Man? What the hell's... What? 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 I regret that. So it's not a spider. It's gonna be a hippo then. Aerodactyl? Their ungulates which bear weight equally on two of their 5 toes. Ah, yes, just like an orca. It's a giraffe. Oh! Pecora. Isn't that like a Hakka food? Isn't Pecora like a... Isn't that like Chinese Indonesian or Chinese Indian fusion food? Am I crazy? Infra order of even-toed hoofed mammals with ruminant digestion. Don't Google that. Don't Google what? Pecora? Google's orca feet pics. Shalzen, that's gonna bring you up with VTubers. Pecora is Indian food. Hell yeah. Have you ever had Hakka before? Is that how you pronounce it? There's some really good Hakka restaurants in Toronto. It's really spicy though. Most members of Pecora have cranial appendages protruding from their frontal bones. Wait, what are giraffe antler things called? Pecora's Hideo Kojima's favorite VTuber? Is that true? No, I mean Hakka food? Scroll down before that shows anything. If I look up food, it tries to tell me like local food to me. Though I have hidden my address from from Google Chat, don't worry. It doesn't know my, which is really annoying though, because when I go to Google Maps, it doesn't know my home address anymore. It's really annoying, but I did wipe it. Yeah, Hakka is like combination of Asia and Indonesian. Alright, it's very good. Peak aura, which is what streamer Shinoon has or something. So true. I should be Hideo Kojima's favorite VTuber. This is gonna be a reindeer. Wait, Wait, are reindeer and caribou the same thing? Dick. Chinese water deer. That's what this is. This is a Chinese water deer. Try goat. Lame. Capra. Demon? Water deer? Chinese water deer have fangs because they use their teeth to dig in the rice paddies. Rice fields to like dig up stuff. Difference between PNG tuber and VTuber? Who cares? I don't know. Wanna know a secret? I'm not even a PNG tuber. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. Look at them. Look at them with their little fangs. Types of goats? I don't freaking know. There's more than just a goat? Ram. Mountain goat. Ram. Ba-ram-you. You know who's reading this? You know who's beautiful? The girl reading this. So true. Type of VTuber, a large space rock told me. So true. It says derived from ibex. Oh, but it said it's... Oh, okay. I thought it said derived from ibex, but I guess that it does include ibex. Pretty. That's pretty. Yeah, give me support skins, please, for enchanters. Thank you. Thank you. Should I do no cam? I'm feeling shy today. Abu al-Fida becomes governor of Hama. France, 54 members of the Knights Templar are burned at the stake for heresy. Oh, that was like 1975. Muhammad III, former Sultan of the Emirate of Granada, is blinded and found dead in a pool after an attempted coup to retake his throne from his brother Nasser. Knights Templar. That's like the mystery of the of Oak Island. Any Oak Island fans in chat? Oh, Granada. 2001. No other major events happened in 2001. Yeah, that was 2011. I was gonna guess 1384 because that's the time that Between Two Fires takes place. That's the book I'm reading. Okay. Think 1300's closer or farther away? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay, okay. The boys are back in business. The boys are back in business. 1305. $12.95. Okay. $13.08. 13.07. That 13.09. No, it has to be 13.10. It has to be 13.10. Got it. 13.10. Wow. I thought the Knights Templar were only in Assassin's Creed. That's a joke. That's a joke. I do know that much about world lore. VTuber bounce when I clap? funny. Okay, it's not a hurdle. Okay. Man, I wish we could do Songdol. Do 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 do. Oh. It's not that. Same start though. Sorry, it's a slightly different. it's a slightly different deep wind. Do you see that was a good guess, though? Skyward Sword. I need more. Wait, there's no fire temple for Ocarina of Time? It didn't include fire temple. You think this is after N64? Twilight Princess. Dude, give me something else. Maybe it's one of the Howling songs. Gimme a man after midnight. I don't know the Graveyard song. I could guess that. It's not the Goron Mines. It's not the Water Temple. It's not the Sky Temple. It's not Arbiter's Grounds. Actually, it could be Arbiter's Grounds. Oh. Oh, is this the... It's not the mirror. Is it the mirror? It's not that. Not that, not that, not that, not that. Not that, 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 not that. Not that. Not Way of the Sword, not Armagoma, not Ganondorf, not Kakariko, not Agatha, not Blizzetta. Singing in the Sky starts with the freaking cuckoo. Bloop 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 bloop. That's what it starts with. Spirit's Lament, maybe. I think that starts with choir though. Midna's Lament is piano. It could be the Temple of Time, but I think that starts with doo 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 doo. Twilight Realm starts with blue 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 blue. Blue 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 blue. Blue 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 blue. Same thing. You got it. Doodle-loo-loo-loo. Doodle-loo-loo-loo. I don't know. Maybe it's the Sages. I thought it was gonna be like the Mirror of Twilight, but the Mirror of Twilight isn't it. It's where they're all standing around the, what's Ook? Ook is the Ready? I nailed that. Yeah, the Sages is when they're all standing around the Mirror of Twilight. But I was like, the Mirror of Twilight song is more musical. So I was like, it's not that. Yeah, this is Mirror of Twilight. But it's when they're all standing around the Mirror of Twilight. Yeah, when they're all like around it on their little pillars. If it's gonna freaking load. We replayed this last year? Right? I think? I want to play Skyward Sword. Yeah, I knew it! I could picture it exactly! That's wild that a song can like, I can like picture it in my mind and I don't know the name of it, but I can just imagine it. I want to play Skyward Sword again, but I don't know how to like get that. Is it Melon playing this? Yeah, he is. But he changed his stream time to the exact same time as me, so I can't watch his streams anymore. This makes me sad because I want to watch him play Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess happens shortly after the end of Ocarina of Time. Yes, the Ganondorf in Twilight Princess is the same as Ocarina of Time. That's the adult timeline, I think is what it's called, or is it the child timeline? I always mix them up. But Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, and Twilight Princess are... Yeah. That scene where they seal him? Yeah. Yeah. So Ocarina of Time Link is in Twilight Princess, which I was really hoping that for the anniversary of Zelda that they would release like a, like, because for anniversary of Mario, they did that bundle that was like Galaxy 1 and 2 and, did I have Sunshine in it? Or just 64? But I wish for Zelda anniversary that they would have done another bundle that was like the adult timeline. Is it the adult or the child timeline? I don't remember. Oh, it's child, because adult has this guy in it. Is it? It's child timeline. Okay, yeah. Adult timeline's Wind Waker. I always mix them up. I know the timeline, but I forget the names. Like, if they did a bundle of that would have been so good. Oh well. 64 Sunshine Galaxy. Yeah, they should have done Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Twilight Princess as a bundle. In my opinion. I have a lot of emotes. Wiggly, wobbly, wiggly, wobbly, wobbly, wiggly, wobbly. You have a lot of emotes. Drooling. Thanks. Most of them are made by friends. One console I can play all the main Zelda games. You get that collection for the GameCube, but it doesn't have the new ones. Me too, but minus Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I would be so... Imagine if they did like lore bundles. Like if they did like the adult timeline game, but it's like all the old games. Like the child timeline. It's just like one disc, but it's all those games. Also, I have to blow my nose. 1 sec. Zelda has lore? Yeah, it's pretty good. Are you role-playing as, Zelda or Nintendo CEOs? Rest of Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild hater? Yeah, I am. Good games, bad Zelda games. Yeah, that's kind of my thing. I hate Tears of the Kingdom. What is this? It does sound like she's a maniac, da-da-da. I feel like Christopher's talking about them. I used to rant about it so much, James, that like I forbade myself from talking about it on stream. And I met a girl through Bumble BFF, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, you're a streamer. What do you think of Tears of the Kingdom?" It's literally like the first thing she asked me, and I was like, I hate it. This is Coconut Mall. Nope. Oh. This is not helping. This is not helping me. Choose a fan of like all Zelda games? Incorrect! A normie would like all Zelda games because they don't have the thought and care and admiration for what makes a good Zelda game a Zelda game. The true passionate fans have likes and dislikes within the fandom that they exist in. Exactly, James. Exactly. I don't hate them. I just hate the fact that we aren't going to get any more proper Zelda games anywhere because they're too popular. Yeah. Also, I hate how I was so excited. So I was a huge, like, I'm outing myself, but I mean, I've talked about this before, but I was a huge theorist when Breath of the Wild came out. I freaking loved Breath of the Wild. I was fine with how they're like, yeah, this is so far in the future, it's the convergence of all the timelines. Sure, whatever, makes sense. And we did all that theorizing about the Zonai. And I swear that Nintendo saw the theories about the Zonai, and then they took it and then did Tears of the Kingdom with it, but didn't take any of the actual theories. So it doesn't make sense. And I was so excited for Tears of the Kingdom, and then the opening scene, like, obliterates Skyward Sword lore. And I love Skyward Sword lore. I freaking love it. And they just kind of got rid of it, and I'm like, they don't care about the lore anymore. And then Tears of the Kingdom doesn't even, like, make sense within the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom timeline. Like, they don't even corroborate each other. It's just like, Nintendo, what are you doing? What are you doing? They're like, yeah, not only are Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild separate from the rest of the timeline, they're also separate from each other. And I'm like, okay. Right after they nailed down the timeline, we started figuring out what the official lore was, and they were like, oh, never mind, all this stuff, we're starting over. Exactly. They found a way to consolidate the timeline, and then they put out a Hyrule Historia, and then they're like, hey, just kidding. They're related to each other. On the official website, they are separate from each other, which is wild. Maybe they changed it now, but when they first released the official timeline with Tears of the Kingdom on it, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom weren't connected. And even if they were, like, within the game, it's like, where did all the Sheikah stuff go? Why do people in Hateno Village not know who Link is? Like, he lives there. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. This is giving Wario, but I don't. What did I guess last time? Coconut Mall, so it's not Wii. GameCube, maybe? Oh, Undertale. I banned it for myself because it was like while the game was coming out. People were like, "You love Zelda, Shadow. How much do you like Tears of the Kingdom?" And I was like, I don't want to rant about how much I hate it. Phenomenal game, no notes, level design, encounter pace, weapons, enemies all feel modern even today. Sheer creativity on display. Every single player game has taken ideas from it. Every PC gamer needs to try it. 4 stars. No notes? Then why is it 4 stars? Perfect game. No notes. Everything is perfect. 4 out of 5. Breath of the Wild is the best game ever made. I just have to smile, try not to explode. Yeah. I loved Breath of the Wild when it came out. Tears of the Kingdom has retroactively ruined Breath of the Wild for me. As someone who cares about story so much. And realizing that Zelda or Nintendo just doesn't care really hurts me. And I miss the old structure of the games. A lot. So I was just getting really fed up too, because like that was when Arcane Season 2 was happening and then Tears of the Kingdom was happening, and I was like, why is everything that I love getting destroyed by the people that create it? Like ugh, it's so sad. And House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones, and it's just like when will something just be peak all the way through? Okay, phenomenal game, no notes, level design, encounter pace, weapons, enemies all feel modern even today. Every single player game has taken ideas from it. 17 hours. I want to say Hades, but it's not Hades. Half-Life? I was gonna say Fallout New Vegas. I've never played Half-Life. I mean, 3 people have said Half-Life, so we'll go for it. Wow. Yeah, good job, guys. A ballistic? Nerd with a crowbar saves humanity. Only reason Steam exists. It'd be a fun stream game, but it's old and ugly. Wait, what? Wait, why did it just tell me what it was? It's her. Why did it just show me that? Okay. Well, I guess we'll do yesterday's. But 2 is really hard to play if you don't have the nostalgia for it. Good game, lads. Yeah. What does it say on it? Cole? Yeah, this is DK64. This is the pause menu. This looks like the ending of some movie that I don't remember what it is. Some action movie or... It's X-Men. It's probably not X-Men, but... John Wick 4? I think that's more likely. Small town becomes the center of unexplained disappearances and scientific secrecy. Weapons? Is fancy a guess, or are you saying the game is fancy? This movie's only, I think it's TV too. Yeah, it could be TV. Signs? I've never seen Signs. It could be Stranger Things. Yeah. Nice. She flying. I have no idea what this is. The Pit? It looks old. Oh! 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 Got it! We can catch up. Pit, Kuyan Tran has directed the 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. episodes, and she's married to Sam Riegel, who is on Critical Role. I don't know what this is. He looks familiar, but I don't know. Sleep Rage and training just yeah. No, I just don't remember anything about my university degree, but I know random facts that I read on Twitter. I think I'll get it. Iron Man 1. It's not. Alejandro G. Inarritu. Yeah, nope. I don't know what country this is. Looks like a drama. Looks like it's a serious conversation going on. No, it's not Slumdog. It looks like some... What's a talkie movie set in a country that I don't know? I really don't know. I have no guesses. Monkey Man. Is that what it's called? But that's not directed by... That's not directed by some random guy that I don't know. Isn't the Monkey Man directed by Dev Patel? I'm just gonna skip. Tragedy strikes a married couple on vacation in Moroccan desert, which jumpstarts an interlocking story involving 4 different families. Dev feature, yeah, put into theaters by Jordan Peele. Stars Brad Pitt, Kate Blanchett, and Mohammed Akzam. Kate Blanchett? Is it a movie with Brad Pitt? Babel? Never heard of it. That's a book. Damn, never heard of it. Good job. That's her on the floor. Okay, now we're caught up. We never did this one. It's a zombie movie. Anyways. We'll do rattle. Pumpkin to pie. Pumpkin spice. Army famous for a spice. Change 1 letter in spice to get a piece of cake. Drop every other letter in spice to get a dessert. And it's not that, it's 5 letters. Kind of number that rhymes with spice. Say spice in order to do this. Swap 2 letters in spice to get a fruit. Tool used to spice? Spice blank, something you can see through. Well, it's not these ones. Change one letter and spice to get a piece of cake. Slice. Army famous for a slice. Tool used to slice often. Knife. Army famous for a knife. Swiss. Swiss Army knife? Saute lettuce and slice to get a fruit. I know that rhymes with Swiss. Drop the first letter of Swiss at a distance. Swiss cheese? Something you can see through. Okay, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let me try it too. Hi, Lucy. Say cheese in order to do this. Smile. Mile. Drop every other letter in mile to get dessert. Kind of number that rhymes with mile. Lime. Drop every other letter in lime to get a dessert. Nope. Kind of number that rhymes with lime. Prime. Pie. Got it. No, it's okay to help. That was good. Okay, all the other games are done. There's also Redactyl, but I don't really like that one. It takes too long. Any other games with daily stuff to do that I'm not a complete idiot in? Guess the game? I don't do guess the game. Oh! Oh, this is the thing that Smosh does. Guess the movie name, guess the logo, guess the angle, guess the phrase? Guess the book. I don't know enough games. I only know Nintendo games. This is Twilight Princess. It's always guess Twilight Princess. Where'd the picture go? Hello? I think it's bugged. Oh, there it is. It's giving Persona. It's given Japanese classroom. Is Persona 3? Okay, I'll trust you, chat. Nice. Wait, Persona comes from Shin Megami Tensei? I didn't know that. Can I do yesterday's? I want to do guess the angle. Ooh. This is 100 and... That's 270 here. It's 180. This is like 197. Lower. Higher. 163, no, it's this one. The circle means that's the number. It's between 190 and 197. 195. 196! Let's go! Mom, get the camera. I got guess the angle. I got it. Man, I was 1 off on my first guess. That's crazy. I guess 190. Dude, what? I just want to play a random game. Oh. Royal Conservatory. I want to guess the audio too. Is that gonna be songs? I thought this was Planet Zoo, but it's probably not. Great angler, thanks. I'm a fisher of men. Sherlock Holmes with the creepy teleporting Watson. Sherlock Holmes is a good guess. Crimes and Punishments. Nope. Oh. This is a weird angle. Dishonored? Sure. Never played it. Death of the Outsider. Wow. Good job, chat. Yeah, I want to do this one. Was this gonna be DMCA music? Probably. Ah! Ah! My ears! We are the champions! This is gonna be copyright striked. I just want to do a random game. Give me more random games. Don't make me click this and then this. Ugh, so annoying! What is Guess the House? House. Guess where in the world? Oh, I think the price of the home. Tarks, I would do Rule 34 if it was a daily game, but it's not. Please stop suggesting it. If it's not the thing that where this is, it's literally called daily games. Look. Georgia. I think 1.2 milli. How do I put that number? Just like this? Whoa! What? What? I was $5,000 off. Lisa Nagaib! Lisa Nagaib! I can't believe I was one off. Wait, why did they not give me 197? I was 1 degree off and they didn't give me that, but they gave me this. That's crazy, dude. This was in Toronto, it'd be like 5 million. Dude. That's actually cracked. Let's go through all of them. How fast can you guess the phrase by solving each green clue? What? First word of Lewis Carroll's Jabber? I don't understand what's happening. What a limerick or a haiku is. Oh, poem. First word, month in which Kwanzaa starts. December. What do you look at that? Begins the line, blank your rosebuds while ye may. Trim? I don't know that. Pick? Smell? Pick? For that said to be a wise owl. Yeah, I'm not on that one yet. Noble. What is this, Bracket City? Blank Brillig? Oil Brig. Gather? I've never heard that before. Classic Carpe Diem poem studied in English class. You have to know so much about the world to do this? Christmas. The night before Christmas. Wait, that's not. First word of Lewis Carroll's poem Jabberwocky. The. Why can't I just type the night? Oh, 'twas the night owl. What just happened? What just happened? I don't really understand. That's fine. Guess the logo. Oh, you think the logo was just these 4 letters? And they just made them really small and put them over here? Google Photos. Oh. Okay. Kubernetes? What the hell is that? It's a deep. What is this? Container managing software. Container. That's just tell me. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this is this is that Chinese movie with the little kid that's a demon. The animated one. Is it? Is it Neja or is this Frozen 2? Is it Neja? Nope. This is How to Train Your Dragon 2. This is where they find Jon Snow, right? One zoom, sorry. Yeah, that's where they find Jon Snow. Yeah, good job, Ellie. I thought so on this screen. This doesn't look like How to Train Your Dragon. Is this where the scene where him and Hiccup and Astrid are like sitting at the start of the movie? It does look like Dueling Peaks. As my Frozen 2 has like the autumn aesthetic. That was fun. I want to do Guess the Movie too. Let's add that. I don't want to add today's date one. I just want to add the daily one. Book? Oh, this is gonna be bad. I ensure that the tape has secured his fingers so he can't bend them, and then he's good to go. He holds up his hand, still looking skeptical that a roll of tape can heal his fracture, but he accepts it. Come back in a week, I tell him. He nods silently. I watch him disappear down the hallway and still can't help but wonder how he got that fracture. Some freaking YA book. Catch-22? No, I think it's like Divergent. I'll guess Catch-22. Not a bad picture. I didn't have an embarrassingly cringy hairdo. Yeah, cringy hairdo. White shirt my mother made me wear for picture day looked crisp and professional and softest to my face. This is definitely Divergent. What? Oh, 2022? Oh, I don't read books. That modern? I read books when I was like 15. There's a part of me that thinks he's right. It might be safer if the four of us stay together. After all, the killer can't get all of us. Their only hope is to take us down one by one. What? Adam, what, a Hunger Games book came out in 2022. The nurse in the prison? What's the hockey book with the cartoon cover? Not that one. Not that one. I don't know what that one's called either. Is this Ballad of the Songbirds? Maybe it's too bad for a Hunger Games book. Is it? Yeah, but there's one killer. Nurse prison. This is... That's a Rick Riordan? Yeah, it's the Titan's Curse. I don't freaking know, dude. The Prisoner of Zenda. Oops, I didn't submit that. I don't want to do this anymore. It's by Frida McFadden. Can I just type her name in? The Inmate. Is that the one you're talking about? I read Songbirds and Snakes. Have you seen the movie? That's too hard for me. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, that was fun. I kind of forgot about this website. I'd rather Smosh does guess the game all the time. I like to click button. Pyre. Okay. Let's play some balloons. Sound good? Up, up, up. What time is it? It's 3:35. I have an hour and a half. Did I read her books? Man, Cheat streamed yesterday, and his wife was talking about the books that she reads. And I was like, this is wild. And I was like, oh, are you into romantasy? And she's like, no. And I was like, oh, you're not into romantasy? Me neither. What are you into? And she said dark romance. And I was like, oh. I was like, so the same thing, but kind of worse. Oh, oops. I wonder if there are Christmas skins that I could buy for when we play this next week. Wait, Wait, how do I go to the church? How do I go to the store? Are there Christmas ones? Ice Walrus? That's cute. Mohawk balloons, snowflakes. I could buy snowflakes instead of flowers. Oh yeah, read what you want to read, but like, I want to look up whatever I was looking up yesterday. I was looking up this author. What was it called? Bad Bishop. If you want to read, all power to you, but don't look down on people who read basically the same thing with different coat of paint. Yeah, for sure. You know what I said about the guy who got upset about Musical.ly, so made a new one called Normies? He's now left R1 because he got so many downvotes for submitting the Kanye West song. Hey, I gave him an upvote. I gave him an upvote. Poor guy. I did see that someone had left and I was like, oops. Yeah, okay, I wanna find the funny reviews that I saw. Because there was a part where they were like back-to-back reviews where someone said, if I could, I would give this 0 stars. And then the next review was, if I could, I would give this 6 stars. And it was really funny. Oh, but I can't find it. I saw it yesterday. I sent it to Cheat. It was, hey, this book has cheating. Major, I don't know what DNF means. If I could put 0 stars, I would've. Before anyone says anything, blah, blah, blah. 2 later. If I could rate this 6 stars, I would. I was like, that looks interesting, but are there really just like people putting out like romance slop? Do you think they use AI? Ooh, look at these. Ooh, look at these. Ooh. Ooh. Vicious. The Kiss Thief. Pretty reckless. Ruckus. Scandalous. Broken Night. She's putting out these 1 every 2 years? Wait, this one and this one came out on same year. Aesop is much worse. Yeah, it's probably worse. I guess this is like the modern equivalent of Harlequin novels, though, right? Harlequin? Harlequin? How do you say that? Smutty. I'm so dry right now. Me too, Leek. Me too. Someone recently about a romantic topic getting caught using AI. RIP. I think it's really funny that someone told me that I should read ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses. They're like, it's like Game of Thrones, but fairies. And I started reading it and I was like, oh, I was going in expecting the world building and politics of Game of Thrones, but they meant it has the sex of Game of Thrones, and that's it. Like, when you mean it's like Game of Thrones with fairies, you mean that there's smut in it. You don't mean that there's amazing politics, plots, and backstabbing and character development. Like, I see. Should I buy the snowflakes? Is it well written though? Not really. I didn't read that far. I shelved it for, I'm reading Between Two Fires right now. Should I buy the snowflakes? No, it's fine. I don't want to spend 40 trophies on that. Trophies take so long to get. It's not worth it. I want to save it for... Wait. Are skins trophies? No, skins are cash. I don't even have all the heroes yet. Okay, $70? That's not very much. How do I get cash fast? 300. Oh, I have to do these ones. Oh, unpoppable. I don't want to do unpoppable. I haven't played anything on this map. Let's do this. So Flex is really fighting with the Nintendo lawsuit. So true. I don't even know what Silas does, really. Nothing right there. Why doesn't Bloons Tower Defense 6 have Black Friday sales? I just heard Silas was good, so I bought him. I don't even know what he does. I should read it. Silas stacks of magical ice. Hit balloons are rhymed. Already rhymed balloons are frozen. Already rhymed and frozen balloons burst in ice explosion. Balloons are slowed near Silas. She? It's a she? I thought Silas was a guy. Yeah, his calm demeanor. He can be placed on water. Silas can hit all balloons while active. When hitting frozen balloons, takes extra damage. Creates a shattering blast of ice. So, can you not break camo? Since range of ice monkeys. Type ice monkey, yeah, but that doesn't extend to them, right? Why are the balloons so tiny? It's a setting. I don't know where that setting is. Where even is that setting? I don't know, maybe you have to do it in the menu. I want to hear Silas's voice.
Yes? Yes? Let's have a bit of fun.
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Apparently removes camo? Oh, cool. Oh, he can't even reach there. I need to remove him. There we go. When I played with Alex, he just built all the military monkeys. I was like, that tracks, but come on, man. Look at my own. Yeah, I always make the balloon popping really quiet. And it's still quite loud. And I make the balloon small so I can actually kind of see what's happening. Ooh. You want a sniper? Yeah, let's do a sniper. Why not? It's just like Wordle. I do different monkeys all the time. I switch it up. Who cares? Eagle Eye. Twin sixes. Ooh. Blazing Sun. In the office on my day off specifically to get some grading done. I haven't even started. Are you a teacher? The faster, the fewer balloons are in range. Oh. Oh, that's weird. More balloons are in range. He prefers to work alone. Okay, I'm gonna put it on here. Or maybe here. Maybe I'll put him here. Or here. I'll stick him right there. That's interesting. Sure. You're an instructor at a college, you teach computer programming. Whoa, cool. My brother teaches at a school. I was thinking about becoming a teacher. I think I'd be good at it. I need like a career change. But, do you think if I increase this range, it'll be far enough to reach the left side? I don't know. I'll probably just do this. It probably would have. I think it would have. Wait. This strips. Oh, it does. Oh, yeah, I tried to see. How it is in Canada, but in the UK you get a lot of funding if you want to train. I looked it up in Canada. I saw that 50% of teachers quit within their first 5 years in Canada. The job security and pension are very attractive, but I can't stand children. Yeah, I want to teach high school. Really worried about the career change, but honestly, I wouldn't go back. I really enjoyed the freedom. It's so satisfying to see their journeys as students. Yeah, when I was in high school, I had a very, one teacher in particular who was very, like, influential and made me love chemistry and science, and, like, that's why I went into that in university. And I would love to be that for kids. But I also think I'd be really stressed out. I don't know. And going back to school takes time. Okay, we want that. Oh, awesome. Not bad. But I guess the first year of teaching is probably the hardest. So that's when you have to like make all your lesson plans and stuff, right? And then you can just reuse it later years. I have to go to school for that though, and that costs lots of money. But I was thinking of moving to Nova Scotia and doing it there. And I might. Do I have some teachers that really instilled a few love for certain things? I like to think I'm passing on to students as well, but I guess everyone does. I mean, some teachers hate kids, so I'm sure you're doing great. College is nice for me because I don't need a teaching degree. I can allow students to fail, unlike in elementary and high school. So, can I ask what level of education you have? You probably have like a master's at least, right? Because I only have a bachelor's degree, but if I ever... You have a diploma. Not even an undergrad. Whoa! Really? They let you in there? Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know you could teach with that. So what my brother does is my brother has a teaching certificate from a Canadian university, and he teaches at an international school in Shanghai. So he teaches Canadian curriculum to international students in China. Which I think is pretty cool. He's like, if you want to make money, get a teacher's degree and then go to China. I'm like, okay. And then based on 9+ years experience in the field I teach in. I mean, that'll do it. I can go to streamer college. I don't want to build this. I don't want to build that. What else can I do for Moabs? Wizard? I never built Boomerang Monkey. Maybe I'll put him in. There we go. What else is good for Moabs that's not the canon? I mean, I have Icicle Monkey already, so that's gonna be good. I'll stay for that, I think. I did a postgrad in teaching in the UK, and his qualifications were accepted in Australia, no questions asked. Cool. Top ass sniper. Okay. I'll do that after I do this icicle gun. I'm having trouble clicking that guy. Ever consider going back to Korea to teach? I don't know. I wouldn't want to teach English. I've heard like horror stories from teaching English. Mostly people are like, I don't regret doing it, but I would never do it again. Which is like, okay. I think I'd like to teach science. Yeah, teaching a Goshuan is no thanks. The problem is I don't feel like I'm very smart, so I don't want to do like a master's or anything because I'm like, I'm just gonna fail and it's gonna cost some money. Did some short work in China. I think they value having the English education built into the class. Yeah, exactly. I consider being more open-minded. Want to go to Hyundai? I have, actually. The English and non-English speaking country thing is fairly exploitive of teachers and questionable utility of the students. Yeah. Not being... Wait. Remasters. My school is willing to pay for me to take on additional training, so I do think in the end I would like to start taking online classes. to decide what to take classes in. Cool, that's awesome. So you guys worked with people who have masters. Not being smart is not going to prevent you from getting one. That's an amazing line. That's funny. There's probably no point in leveling this up, right? This guy's not even popping anything. Poor guy. He doesn't work well with other monkeys. I know some people made it through uni. In my bio lab, one of the guys who flexed about being so smart and going into med school asked me to use the pipette for him because he didn't know how to do it. In second year biology. I'm like, dude, what do you mean you don't know how to use a pipette? You're gonna go to med school. I want to level up this guy too. It's kind of late, but go on in. I should have done that. I should do the bottom line. I don't know how to use a pipette. He couldn't get the pipette into like the pipette tip, and he couldn't do it consistently, so he asked me to do it for him. And like the pipette where you like push it down once and you push it down again to like get the whole thing at like I don't know, you just couldn't do it. Teaching would be a really rewarding job. Doesn't really pay well in the UK unless you teach private schools. Yeah, I just want a job that I can live, that I can have a stable income and live comfortably. I want to buy a house. Probably not in Ontario though. And I just I want to not stress about money. I don't need a lot of money, I just need to not stress about money, because currently I am. I was gonna do sniper, right? Oh yeah, I forgot. It's been a while since I played. A period when I was getting paid better than my teacher was for doing the work they were teaching me. Whoa. I'm still in the industry, make about 50% more than I do, but I make enough to be comfortable and have a lot more freedom than they do. Pros and cons. Yeah. Like, I've never needed to make a lot of money. I don't need to go like traveling or buy expensive things. Like I live a pretty minimalist life. But like, I don't know. The main thing is that I want to feel productive and like my life has meaning with the work that I do, you know? Like, yeah, I could go work at freaking any retail job, but how much of a difference am I making there? I don't know. How much of a difference am I making streaming? I don't know. Current work has meaning. It does, and I do like streaming. Like, that's why I like to do it. Like, I like interacting with people. I like doing charity stuff. I like making fun events. I like entertainment. But this current job is not a stable income. Which is like, that's the bad part. I love streaming, but I can't really do it. I've been looking for a job for a while. I just don't know what to do, and I have analysis paralysis, and then I just do nothing. 90% of that feeling is gonna come from your own mindset. True. I think it's because when I was younger, my dad would always be like, "Stop playing video games, you're wasting your life." And he's like, you're gonna grow up and you're gonna think about all the time you spent playing freaking video games and you're gonna regret it. And that's like stuck with me. I'm like, I need to be productive. I need to do something productive all the time. But I don't. But I want to do something, I don't know, fulfilling. I want to work with people. Like, my degree's in biology, but I think I really have like passion for like the service industry. Like I find fulfillment and joy in serving others. And interacting with people. Like I don't want to work in like a back room or something. Maybe I should be a flight attendant. It doesn't have to be something you enjoy to have meaning. It only needs to be something that pays enough so you can do that in long time without going crazy. That's true. I wouldn't want that long term though. It's true that I just want something that I don't hate, that I can have a consistent income with. Kofu! Thanks for the raid, welcome in. I like Ice Monkey's time. Ice Monkey time! We're talking about, life and jobs and playing balloons. I regretted my video game time so far, maybe in 20 years when my bones crumble to dust. I don't regret spending time playing video games, like, I don't. And that playing video games is, like, what got me this job, so, like, screw that mindset, but, like, I think that's just, like, instilled in me from my parents. How's it going? It's good. We're just kind of yapping, playing balloons. I only have, like, an hour left to stream, so. How was your stream? Spooky? Scary? Skeletons? Resident Evil 6 is a fever dream. I could never play those games. I'm impressed. We're talking about jobs and life choices. I'm saying that I don't know what career I should do. So I've been thinking about it for months and I still don't know. Protestant work ethic runs deep in NA culture. Value equals work equals not having fun. Yeah, I think my parents, they're not against like not having fun, but I do think that it's like the Christian mindset of like work is good. Which honestly I don't disagree with. Like I feel like being productive and being busy is good. And I found like in my own life when I'm busy and I have a schedule and I have things to do, I'm proud of the work that I've done. And I go to bed and I'm tired and like I sleep better and it's just better for the mental health. But I don't think work needs to be something that's a drain on your life. Like that you need to hate. Keeping busy keeps the mind healthy. Exactly, I think so. And I do think that we're kind of like in that cycle where people in our generation, or at least my generation, so I know some of you are old, and my generation are like, they're doing this cyclical thing where they're like, our parents said that we all need to work like crazy, and we're doing the opposite now, and we're not gonna work at all. Or like, I'm only gonna do a job that I think is fun. If it's not fun, I'm not gonna do it. Like, there definitely are people like that, and that I've met, and they're like, yeah. But that just like perpetuates the cycle, because like their kids are gonna be like, that was a bad idea, I'm gonna work hard, and blah blah blah. It's like, okay, there's a balance. Alex, hello. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Alex Raiders. We're playing balloons and we're yapping. It's a short stream today, and I just need to kind of fill the day with games. So, are you playing RV there yet? How'd you like it? We're also talking about work ethic and life and jobs and things like that. I mean, we're thinking where our hobbies are only worthwhile if we can make money off of it. Yeah, like you need a balance. Like you need to have hobbies that it's fine to not be productive in, obviously. See Kofu, thanks for the lyric. That was almost bad. Oh, I want, oh man, I don't like the freaking Desperado. It kind of sucks. I'll put this guy in. Get my bird. I just want to level him up. Wait, what is... 16 out of 64? I don't know what that means. I mean, it's a number, but... Who else do I need to level up so that people don't make fun of me the next time we play Bloons and we get those first-time chatters that are like, LMAO! You don't even have the Paragon unlocked, idiot! Dude, 500,000? Are you kidding me? Who's this? Tax shooter? Ew. I don't want tax shooter. Sub monkey. Buccaneer monkey. Monkey ace. 1 million? Dude. What the flip? What the flip? Spike Factory? Who likes Spike Factory? Okay, Engineer Monkey. We can use Engineer Monkey. He's cute. Where is he? Sport. I want the bubbles. What's the bubble one? Cleansing foam. Yeah, that's cute. I like the sound of it. Unlucky sound effects. Sounds like someone breathing in. Who's catching me off guard? It might just be me. Can we just put the first time chatters in a crystal? Yeah, sure. Totally fine. In the time where work hard no longer leads to success or stability, it's hard to feel motivated in your salary job to give a damn if working hard doesn't mean you will get paid well or have a stable job. True. But people went, well, might as well not bother then. Yeah, I'm of the mindset, like, I want to put effort into my work because I feel like that's good. But I understand. Oh, I did not mean to do that all the way. Oops. But it's like, I'm understanding like that is so draining if nothing ever comes from it. Whoa, that was a lot of money just now. Like, I've always been like, I have standards for myself that I want to meet, and I put that amount of effort into my work, and I work hard because I think that's, like, good to do. But then, like, yeah, the continual, like, oh, my efforts aren't leading to anything. Like, I don't think that they need to, but if it is not improving your income that you need to survive, then it's just kind of, like, a drain. Like, that's kind of where I'm at now. Like, I feel like I put a lot of effort into stuff and I don't get much out of it, and it's just kind of like, I need to do something else. I need to get a new job or something. Did do a job that's kind of like that, and I had to crush someone's hopes who thought I was an example to follow. I had to tell him that unless he already had some kind of pre-existing financial stability, it was an incredibly dumb thing to do. RIP. Doing that with meaning, my personal philosophy is that you didn't evolve to have this much free time, so it's natural for us to not always deal with it well. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just, it's good for people to be busy. And whatever that means to you. If you like your job and you pour your time into it, that's fine. But again, you need balance. But I think the dream to not work is kind of not great. Like, I know some people in my life that are like, I never want to work. Like, I was hanging with people once, and when some people left, the goodbye that the other person said was, see you, work hard. And then the person that was leaving was like, I don't want to work hard, ever. And I was like, that to me was like kind of, I don't know, kind of weird. And I feel like that's a mindset that I don't understand. Like, work is good. It's good to work and be busy and be productive. Medieval peasants have more free time than us. Did they? Work as a goodbye is weird, yeah. It is. They were old. I don't know, I'm just kind of yapping. About what? Who knows? Oh. Just like when you put a lot of effort into something, you don't have anything to show for it. Yeah, totally unrelated. Jingle Jam is next week. Yeah, totally unrelated. Anyone watch any of the Yogscast content recently? For Jingle Jam last year, we raised 17,000 USD, and all I got was a plaque in the mail last month saying how much Jingle Jam earned as a total, and I was like, okay. It's fine, it's for charity, it's for fun, I was happy to do it, but like, man, never putting that much effort into stuff again, because it just doesn't. There's no point. There's no point. You know, you should work hard at everything as a pure toxic Puritan value. Working hard at something is fulfilling to be human. Even Star Trek said this. I agree, Tippin. Like, it's, as I said, like, it's good to be busy and work hard. Whatever that means to you. Like, don't pour your time and effort into something that doesn't give, like, into the abyss. Like, don't waste your time and effort, but it's good to, like, work on something and see things, like, it's to produce something, to work hard, to be busy, to go to bed tired, like, that's okay, and I think that's good, even. Like, the best sleeps you ever get are the ones that you get, that you have after you're exhausted, you know? Working hard. And obviously, like, there needs to be a balance, but I'm just trying to figure out what it is that I want to do in life that I can pour my time and effort into and feel like I'm being productive. But I'm also afraid of, like, what if I choose this thing and then I pour all the time and effort and money to, like, get the certification I need, and then at the end I don't even enjoy. Are you playing right now? Why does it show Rugal up here? Why does it show you? Oh, is it just friends that have done that level? Oh, I see. Bonus rewards! Sign me up! Alternate balloon rounds. Okay, hard mode. What's best? Here? Here? Or can I maximize contact with the road? Here. Tippin!
Tippin gifted a tier 1 sub to Snoovo_.
Thank you so much. What? I forgot I was gonna do that. I even knew that was coming.
Tippin
And it still
gifted a
scared
tier
me.
1 sub to Leaf_blower.
Sorry, my subs are kind of broken.
Tippin gifted a tier 1 sub to C_row.
I'm just gonna let
Tippin
this
gifted
play
a
out.
tier 1 sub to Nocturnal Light 1999.
Dude, his attacks go so far.
Mtipin gifted a tier 1 sub to the Real Zeal.
The Real Zeal. You could have a master's in secondary history education, find out you don't like it, and pivot to something completely different. That's what I did. Yeah. That's me. That's you. Doing for a job you don't end up doing teaches you things you can use in other areas. Like a sunlock, worrying too much about something isn't going to work out. Try if you don't like it, then change. That's true. Sometimes I'm like, I'm already almost 30. Like, I'm so old. I'm wasting my time. What am I doing? But then I realized, like, oh, people change their jobs all the time. And, like, there's so much time left. Then I went to Cheat Stream and he was like, wow, 28, you're a spring. His wife said I'm a spring chicken. She's like, you're a baby. And I was like, oh. 30's the new 25? Is that true? What did a full crew change at 55? Dang. Yeah, I've been applying to jobs all year. I have kind of stopped lately because it was just kind of soul draining. But there's so many doors open, I kind of get analysis paralysis. I should just pick something. Oh, this is the spooky song, sorry. I'm researching intolerance to uncertainty, which explains pretty much everything about me currently. Tolerance to uncertainty. So much so while my dad could retire. Wow. My dad was a pastor. And now my parents run a bed and breakfast. My dream would be... I don't know if you guys can tell, but I love community and I love hanging out with people and I like doing things for and with others. My dream would be to run a cafe and to use that space to host like community events. Like that's all I want in life. I want that to be my job. And I want to have like a little house, like a 1-bedroom house that I can decorate and have a record player in, and then I'd be so happy. Like I want to be like an old tavern keeper. What would you call a cafe that was a space that people would hang out? The hot spot? The muster point. But I've heard that like getting a cafe or restaurant, you have to prepare to not make money for like the first 5 years or something. Parents both work corrections prison guards. My dad's not retired. My mom works as a PSW part-time. A pickle and salami sandwich. That's what's so good. Thank you. I just came up with that. Also super competitive. Yeah. And I could make those old hot drinks from the 1800s that I saw in that one video. Is this boring that I'm just doing the same thing every time? I clicked the middle one, what? Peanut butter sandwich. Exactly. Drinking are difficult. I feel like you basically are selling products with an insanely short shelf life that requires trained staff to make, yeah. Yeah, know. Maybe I'll just work like a retail job. And then do Twitch on the side. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm doing my dream job, and even though I don't live in it at the moment, I own a property outright. Tell my people this, they're like, tell me more how you did it. I have to tell them, having grandparents and parents who benefit from decades of rampant property inflation and died within 3 years of each other. They're like, oh. Yeah, I know, my brother's friend in Toronto, she just bought a house, and people are like, wow, that's amazing. Like, how did you do that? And she's like, my mom died, and she got the money. And it's sad that the only people I know that own houses, that's why. It's kind of bleak. But that's also just the city. Like, there are houses affordable in other places. I could move to the middle of nowhere in Nova Scotia. Which I might do, who knows? Oh, that's bad. Just kidding. Just kidding. I did not need to put him there. Oh well. Do you consider doing community work at youth centers? Maybe something that can help with a sense of fulfillment? I should look into volunteer work. I think that would be good. Nowhere in Nova Scotia would be a good cafe name. True. I have a lot of ideas for cafe names. The Button Press. Make it like a video game theme. The Flag and Dry. The Swallow, yeah. Can't forget that one. I tried to bring that up, man. Ellie, do you know that story? So when I went home in the summer, my brother and I were in a car driving to the beach. And we were discussing D&D tavern names and like puns, and we said Flag and Dry, the Bottle Stop, and we were just talking about that. And then like 2 months ago, my dad just texted me out of nowhere. He said, I have a name for medieval tavern, the Swallow. And I was like, oh, Dad. Right next door to the Spit. And I just said like, wow, that's a really good name. And then like an hour later he texted me, he's like, yeah, and the picture could be a bird swallowing. And I was like, uh-huh. Why are you still texting me about this? Gonna Masstown Market tomorrow, middle of nowhere, Nova Scotia. Oh, nice. Masstown. Is that the name of the town? Guys, this place are so hard to read. On one hand, no swearing. On the other hand, the swallow. What's wrong with this? The swallow is such a type of bird. China swearing while I take an edible and thirsty for hot men. Yeah, that's PG. Look, I don't like swearing because swearing to me is usually a sign of aggression. And I don't like that around me. Is that the case for most people? No. Is that the case for me? Yes. The swin spot with the logo of a bird on a roasted pig could go kind of hard. That's true. necessary rules, no need to explain, just trying to figure things out. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I don't like overtly sexual stuff either. Like, innuendo is fine. It's just kind of like, I don't know, kind of silly and wholesome. Think of like your cheeky grandmother. That's about the level you can do here. Think of me as your cheeky grandmother. Masstown's the name of the town. It's northwest of Truro. Oh, okay, I know where Truro is. Fine, I hope you enjoy it. Please tell me it's called the Chris Masstown Market. Why are we struggling now, but we weren't before? Oh, Engineer Monkey. Does he do damage? I think so? Go, Engineer Monkey! Yeah, I was thinking just to do like could he beat DPS? Sorry, chat, I'm so sniffly. I don't know if you can tell. I'm sorry if you can't. Haven't noticed? Good. Cheeky's a good word. Thank you. Megason picked it up. Good. It's that time of year where everyone gets a little bit sick. Okay, these Moabs are lasting way too long. That should help, right? Seems to be. This song is a banger. Okay, who else do I have to level up? The military ones, right? The sub. Yeah, we'll do this, and then this. Is this weird game? Hey, Rat Boy. I don't want to be pessimistic, but considering it's 3:30, I haven't even started. I don't think I'm gonna do any grading done today. And that's fine. Mom and sister are about to go to Australia for Christmas, so they've been canceling plans for people left, right, and center because they don't want to get sick before they travel. I mean, that's smart. But yeah, they're going and you're looking after the dog, right? That's you? I hope you have lots of, do you have the house to yourself? You should watch a bunch of movies. That's what I always do. This you? I'm really bad with names, so I'm hoping that I'm thinking of the right person. That's all. Yeah, sure. I'll start leveling these up, I guess. Oop. Level 11. Should I be trying to plan a party while our parents are out of town? Mullet's parents are out of town? Yeah. Can I come over? We're gonna do a rave. When my parents left me home alone, I just played Zelda on the... I brought my Wii up to the living room TV. And I played Zelda on the big screen. Or I'd listen to Spotify without headphones on. Crazy, I know. I'll also have to level up. Boomerang monkey? Go, boomerang! Shoop, 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 shoop! Sokka, boomerang's not an element. I so trouble as a kid. My parents let me live alone when I was 16. Okay, Rebel. Hey, Reed. Yeah, I literally when I was in high school, my parents would work late and I would go home and I would listen to Spotify while grinding Splatoon. And the song Shut Up and Dance With Me, is that what it's called? Shut Up and Dance? That song makes me think of Splatoon. I also grinded all of Mario Kart Wii and 8 to unlock like the golden wheels and stuff. I moved out when I just turned 18. Because my birthday's in April and I just turned 18 and then I moved across the country. And I've lived by myself ever since. Actually, I lived with my sister for university. I just got an achievement! Large. There I was, the balloons coming towards me. Rain was falling, and I had to think to myself, is this really what I want to live for? Being a monkey out here, popping balloons that never end. It's like we're in endless mode. I should have a Noir monkey. I thought I had the... Didn't I have the Rudolph skin? Yeah, I have this. Why is that disabled? What is this? Oh, any map. Okay. Wah, 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 wah. I should play on a harder map. This is probably not very fun to play. Let's go intermediate. Bonus rewards? Sure. Wait, where did they go like this? I think. Oh, and they can't see up there. Ooh. I see. Why do you think this is here? I hope that's just decoration, doesn't break the map. I'm gonna put you there, the most track coverage. That's fine. Partner has managed to arrange a couple of weeks off and the rest working at home so we can have some time together. I'll explain that if she didn't feel like she had to live in London and would move somewhere else, we could do this all the time. You live in London, or she lives in London? Ontario? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's hard to decide where to live. How do people do that? There's so many options in the world. How do you pick a spot? It's like in Minecraft where you build your house. Zoomer compares world to video game to understand. So when you build your Minecraft house and then you explore for 5 seconds and you find a better place. Yeah, moving is a pain, that's true. I went out for 2 years during secondary school to apart with my friends in a big city. Great land of Eureka. That's amazing! You lived with your friends in high school? Just like country as London worth living in and not London not worth living in. Wow, someone with strong opinions? That sounds perfect for you, Glassy. just kidding. Yeah, that's tricky. Finished building house in Hype area, yeah. I think Canada's a nice country to live in. But the appeal of like Seoul or Beijing or Shanghai is still there for me. Like, I feel like Toronto's a really big city that lacks all the good things about being a really big city. No, the food here is great though. That's the best part about living in Toronto. So what time is it? 4:38. Okay. How many can I afford to buy a house in not London? I can afford to buy a house in not London, but not London. Got it. She can't afford anything? Sounds like a conversation for the two of you. Oh, because I have too many friends who live here. I want to restart my social circle. Yeah, that sucks. Do not restart your social circle. Can't recommend it. I still never replied to that guy. My family just settled London, so inertia set in. Yeah, that's understandable. But don't let yourself feel stuck because of someone else's wants. It's good to make sacrifices, but don't make yourself miserable for someone else, you know? That's not good for anyone. This last school is 50 miles away, so I moved in with my pal's apartment that had TS since it was 15? That's wild. Man, people have such different lives than I do. Surprise, you should get to ignore people you don't like forever? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. He's like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Just wanted to make sure that you're doing all right, and I just didn't reply. Real Zeal, thanks for follow. I had the... Wait, maybe I shouldn't say that. I had a really bad idea that I was like, I could do this, but I would be a horrible person if I did this. And also, it's really easy to disprove. That's what I did not like. Yeah. I was gonna message and be like, hi, sorry, this number isn't in service anymore. Because this person, like, disappeared. But then they could just open my stream and be like, she's still here. Like, do like a Gone Girl situation. Sorry, please don't try to contact this person anymore. They're off the grid. They died. They're in civilian protection program. Oh, it left. It's now dead. Please don't try to call that exactly. But I was like, wait, they know that I'm a streamer. They could literally just open my stream and see that I'm not. Oh! Oh! Wait. They can come from either side. Chat, they can come from either side. I mean, good thing I put my guys here. Wait, do you think that's gonna happen down here?
Wahoo rat glow pass.
Uh-oh. Hi, Magic. We're fine. It's just freaking balloons. Don't need to panic, chat. I got it. No, Quillight guy is not someone I dated. So... No, Quillight is someone that I dated. This person is not. I guess maybe I haven't explained the story in a while. Needs water. Oh, I'm too far. So I live in Toronto. I don't have any friends in Toronto, really. I have some that live kind of... Needs water. There's water right there! Okay, whatever. So I live in Toronto, but I don't really have any friends here. I have friends that live somewhat outside, but I feel like I'm always inconveniencing them when I want to, Oh, because it's the path. That's right. I feel like I'm inconveniencing them when I want to hang out because it's like a 2-hour drive for them. So, and I'm not very social, but this year I was trying to go out of my comfort zone and like, I went to board game nights and I went to trivia nights just to try to meet people. And I kind of met these two people, a guy and a girl. And they were chill and we added each other, but we didn't really have a lot in common and they kind of were weird. But I kind of just like ended up in a group chat with them and ended up being friends with them, but I didn't really... No, like, so the guy's gay and the girl... So the girl, her ex is also going to like board game nights and stuff. And he hosts this big group chat on WhatsApp for like people that live in Toronto to like go to events and stuff. And he's like very, very extroverted and like talks to everyone, but I don't really like his vibe. Like I could tell that he's, I don't know, I don't really like him. And then so that guy, the ex of the girl, that's the guy that like tried to give me a hug and like tried to do the weird handshake thing, and he was like, never asked me any questions about my life. Like, I mean, none of them talked to me about work or stuff. And I was just kind of exhausted about it. I want you to click the strongest one. Oh wait, no. I want you to click first. I want you to click strongest. Okay. Good bad vibe. Yeah, and like, he was weird. I don't remember everything because like I don't know, I tried to not really think about it. But they were just kind of weird. It was awkward, and I didn't really have a lot of fun hanging out. Well, blowing the clock tower thing happened, and they're like, yeah, we don't like movies, we don't like shows, we don't really have a lot of common. They don't play video games. They don't like science, they work in completely different jobs than me. And, like, they were nice, but I don't know. I didn't see, like, a long-term friendship with them. They don't like movies? Yeah. The one guy said he doesn't like movies. I was like, do you guys want to go to the theater sometime? He's like, I don't like movies. And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, that's what I said. I was like, okay. It was stronger than me to play Blow the Clock Tower and kill you off right at the start. Yeah. That was... Yeah, that happened, and then they, like, guilt-tripped me for not guilt-tripped me, but they're like, you should respond to the DM because she's worried about what you said. And I was like, well, she was the one that did that to me. Like, I don't know. I just want to try again and meet different people. But now that guy, the ex, keeps messaging me. He keeps messaging me, and he did it once, which is nice, but, like... I told him to his face that I don't like him, and he still is messaging me. yeah, they don't like D&D, they don't like video games, they don't like movies, the guy and the girl, the guy said the only games he plays is Genshin Impact. And I was like, okay, I don't play that. I don't like movies that much either. They're part of that might just be not having a proper attention span for them. You don't like any movies? It's qualified from friendship. Yeah. And like they play board games to win the board games. And like, so I would go to board game night, right? And we would play a long game and they wouldn't talk. Like there would be no small talk. But like if you're going to a local like board game social night, like I don't know, I'm under the impression that you should you should try to be social. And I don't think I'm like an amazing conversationalist, but like if I'm the one being like, so, what did you guys do today? Oh, cool. What do you do for work? Oh, that's interesting. I'm listening to the story you're telling and I'm asking you questions about the story thing that you said. And no one else is doing that? I was just kind of like, it was just kind of exhausting. I want that one. Oh, and then I was in the freaking line for gelato with her, and she's like, tell me about your Christian journey, and I was like, what the flip, dude? What is happening? Why can't we just have small talk? Why are you asking me personal questions? Like, I was like, yeah, what do you mean? And I was like, are you Christian? And she's like, no, but you said your dad is a pastor. Can you tell me about your life? And I was like, that's what she said. She said the word Christian journey while we're in line for gelato. And I was like, what? Yeah, do you want to know my body count too? Like, why are you asking me this? I mean, that's really personal. To me, at least. What else do we want? Engineer. Giving people sex, so sometimes you try to figure out what they are interested in. It's like pulling teeth. Like, throw me a bone, give me something you like so I can form a connection. Yeah. And it was the same, like, thing where I was like, I felt like I was putting in effort to be social. And they weren't giving me, like, anything back. And I'm at the point now, through work and relationships and stuff, where I just have, like, no patience for that. So I was just like, I'm done. I'm out. Maybe I can put them down here. Oh, I can. Does the sub have anything that's super far range? I don't know. Advanced intel. Yeah, but I still won't reach like all the way up here, right? I remember when I played with Alex and he built like 3 of the planes and he didn't really upgrade them, so they're just flying everywhere. I didn't want to tell him. But I was like, it's gonna lag, dude. With events, until they can hit anything they're into other towers. Oh. Is that true? The cliff blocks it. Yeah, okay, so that doesn't work. Not for this map, at least. That's fine. Man, Silas not doing that much work. Sorry, no, it's fine. Don't worry, guys. It's balloons. Portable pool? No. Using my consumables? What do I look like? A nerd? A sweat? Psh. I use ice monkeys, and if I do not win the level, I kill. Sorry, I think that joke is really funny. I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. I don't use meta. I don't use banana. I use 2 banana farms. I don't use powers. I don't use boosts. I use basic monkeys, and if it doesn't beat the level. Okay, how much time do I have? Like 8 minutes? That's probably time for a basic map, right? Ooh. Great to never use these. But you didn't have to cut me off. Wait, did I do this one? Oh, with Alex. 50,000. The more I get, wait, the older I get, the more innocent people still persist with friends and relationships they can't stand. Making new ones is too difficult. Ending existing ones is harsh. Easy to just muddle through. Yep. Didn't have to cut me off. Leave me standing in the line alone to get gelato. Yeah, man, I don't know. I make friends pretty easily, I feel like, too. Like, I'm pretty, like, chill. Like, I can talk to most people about something. But it was, like, Donowald. Like, I just doesn't get anything back. And it was rough. I don't like when people aren't curious about me. Did you see that clip of Northern Lion talking about why he didn't like D&D? I think about it a lot. He's like, I don't like D&D because the problem is I want to talk all the time, and everyone else also wants to talk all of the time. He's like, it's not fair. I want to be the one that's talking. I feel like that's kind of how relationships are. I want people to ask about me. They want to know about your Christian journey. No, I want them to ask me what kind of books I like and be interested in the shows that I'm watching or the games that I'm playing or the work that I do. Why are you asking me about my Christian journey before asking me that? I'll do this. So they're like boobies, true. They just don't care. I feel like I can always tell when someone is asking me questions just because they know that I want to answer and not because they actually care. But even that is better than not asking. Ask me about my satanic journey. Yeah, ask me if I stream with Fionn and getting corrupted. Unfortunately, the situation where I don't have any friends at the moment, mostly due simply to losing context since high school or college. Yeah, I'm the same. I live in a city of 2 million and I don't have any friends. I could have people that I hang out with, but I don't know. Sunday will be fun. I'm excited for that, Shalson. Hi, Aurelia. Welcome to the stream. well, that'll be ending in 5 minutes. So there's people spending every inane detail about their life to me that it's just honestly not used to asking. Fair. I mean, with these people, I would talk about my life or talk about things, and they'd just be like, cool. Whose turn is it? I'm like, okay. Rounds, but it's gonna be over by then. Why did I do that? Also, a banger song. Banger song? I choked on my own words there. This, of course, is Kirby Air Ride. Oh, that's so cute! I feel like really underdeveloped friendship skills. Yeah, and I do think COVID actually played a big role in that. So you also be able to speak, yep. You know, I was so annoying during my service. My mom took me out of church and I never looked back. Tell me about your Christian journey. All missing a lot of skills to sit inside all the time. Yeah, and unfortunately that's like what's kind of happening to me. I'm like, what's the point? And I just stay home, which I don't want to do, but I don't know, man. Life's hard. And with that, we're gonna end stream. This fox is so cute. Oh, it's Gwendolyn's. Oh, puppy. Bison. That's Sai? I like Sai. These are cute. Oh, these are pets. It doesn't change the skin of the... I see. Search out the Buccaneers projectiles for delicious food. Wait, holiday! Holidays approach, the monkeys all cheer for what is the time... That is the time winter druids appear. With sharp little candies and Christmas light vines, the swap of projectiles is such a good time. That's cute. You get that for 1 week. How do I get more trophies? Is that just achievements? How else do you get them? Events? Oh, the Odyssey. 50 trophies! I should be doing those. Oh, Dusty. Good stream, GG's. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. We had fun. OBGYN, Fox? Oberyn. This guy. Open. Fun skins. I have skin. Oh, I thought I bought this one. I really like this one, but apparently she's bad. I have the cute sleepy size skin. That's cool. Cool. I also really like the Druid monkeys. I like because they fill the whole map with their spikes. And I like that. This is like the vibe that I want for a VTuber. Cute. Alright, that's it. That's it. I gotta go. It was chill. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting, everyone. We'll go find someone to raid. I'm glad I streamed. It was worth it just for the scramble. Have fun with nephew. Thanks, I'll try. Sam's live. Should we go there? Yeah, let's do it. He's making music with his laptop muted. He's doing Fairy Tale of New York with his laptop muted. That's fun. All right, see everyone. I'll be back on Monday. Monday is December 1st. Everything will be Christmasified here. And we'll be doing Jingle Jam stuff. For Jingle Jam, I do have a campaign, so if you're gonna buy the collection, please buy it from mine. I'm gonna do it a community thing. And on Monday, I'm gonna go live later. The plan is to go live at 4 and go live like 4 to 10. I hope that streams are good. I'm gonna play it by ear. If views are really bad, we'll see. Maybe I'll change it, but that's the plan for now. Thanks for streaming. You're so welcome. Hey, Feld. Yeah, go say hi to Sam. I'll see you guys Monday. Bye!